I've been waiting. My silly, silly human. Why do you bother running when you know full well that I can just apparate to you? How many times did I tell you I'd come for you? Did you not think me a woman of my word? Did you imagine me to be so easily distracted or deterred by your little rituals and candles? As though I've not seen all of this before, 100 times over. Are you praying right now? Will wonders never cease? How do you think you got into this mess in the first place? Get up and stop your groveling. Don't drag your feet. It's rude, and I'd hate to have to add on to your punishment. Kneel. Aw, is the candlelight keeping you brave, my child? Much better. When I came to you as a child, you begged me for more time, and like the often too merciful being that I am, I gave it to you. I stood in the gap for you. But now, you owe me, human. I love the way you look for me. Frantically. Desperately. Your fear is delicious. You were so small when you summoned me. I know you were trying to summon an angel, but those lazy fucks ignored you. Yes, they did. Your cries were so loud, I could hear you in my realm. Time and again you cried out. And what did they do? Nothing. Afraid. Alone. Looking for someone to take you away from the secrets that were haunting you. Nobody would listen. No one could see you. But I did. I came and stayed with you. I kept you safe, night after night, as the world crashed in around you. Don't you remember how you held on to me so tightly? Your little hand would play with my tail as you fell asleep. I shifted all of my form except for my tail, just to help you feel at ease enough to let me close. Sat at the foot of your bed, and you would crawl down and curl up beside me. The moment you didn't need me to be your shield, you vanished. Took up prayers, candles, and these, what, silly rocks? As if this could hide you from me? I stopped appearing to you because I chose it. Not because of anything you said or did. I gave you space. I gave you time. And now, I want what I'm owed. Why are you crying? This is nothing I did not tell you stories of as a child. I took the pain meant for you, absorbed it myself until I drained your tormentor dry. I was always clear with you that in time I would return for you, that you were to be mine. I'm not a monster. Not to you, at least. I simply... There are things I need. Beings I owe, and if they think you are a weakness, an opportunity to control me, you will wish I'd never saved you all of those years ago. I promise that I will take only what I require. No more, no less. Stop. Stop struggling. There is no reason for all of these dramatics. There we go. Much better. I know that you want this. I saw into your dreams the first time I returned. You were all grown up, living a carefree life. That's right. I can see you piecing it together in your mind. The whispers, the shadows where they should not have been. I knew you felt my presence. You just talked yourself out of it until I grew too loud for you to ignore. And then you brought all of these things, these rituals, to rid yourself of me, when all you really did was pull us closer together. We were tethered from the instant I answered your cries. I don't want to hurt you. Please, let me in. Even if you only open a little, it will remove so much of the pain I will have to inflict otherwise. I don't want to do that to you, little light. Did you think I'd forgotten? You are my little light, and I your darkness, covering you over, hiding you from the monsters of the earth who would have liked to devour you. It's all right, little light. Just rest for a moment. Lay beside me and let me cover you. I know that one of these monsters is still with you. He's attached to you, even though you severed your ties physically. I've hidden just outside this realm, heard you calling out to me, but I could not come. I could not step in for my own selfish reasons. He was your monster to conquer, but I was never too far. I watched as you finally walked away from him, but the being attached to him, If I had not come tonight, that being was coming to collect from you. Without a thought of mercy or generosity, he would have drained you in an instant. Every drop of light stripped away. I thought that if I came and took from you first, if I was able to truly mark you as mine in terms you would understand, you'd be safe. His claim on you would have to end. But What? You want me to? I know you're afraid of him, even though you never knew why. But think before you agree to this, for it is not a path one should walk without thought. Once we begin, I have to finish. I cannot leave the ritual undone. If you're sure, we must hurry. I have to begin before he arrives. I thought we had more time. This is going to hurt, little light. I'm sorry for that, but you know there can be no bond without pain. I will be as gentle as... I know that. I understand we have to be sure, but... Why would you... Enough! You belong to me, little light. You always have, and now you always will. That's it. Give me your fear. Give me all of it. Release your emotions to me. Let it take over. Give me control.